3, 2, 1, and we are on air. All right, let's see if I can get me up front and center. And that's the way the stream looks best when I'm on the front. Here we go. Yes, look at that. Welcome everybody. It is another quick stream for a Friday night. And tonight I have some pretty cool guests. First timers. I've got some virgins up in the building. Let's say hello first up to Mr. Miller. How are you, my man?
Oh yeah, not too bad. How are you?
Yeah, man, I'm good. I'm good. Finally got you on the hook. Finally got you on one of our streams. I've been
wanting to for a while. I mean, you know, I love watching these. So, and we've been doing Caitlin and I have been doing a couple live streams on Instagram. But I mean, this is definitely a whole other level. So I'm looking forward to it.
So yeah, you can keep the you can be the king and queen of Instagram. At least now, you know, I'll be the jester of Twitch and YouTube. And we also have Miss Caitlin. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I am very, very, very good. Oh, here we go. Click the right button and we're all in. And G's got no top on. How are you, brother?
G, how's it going, G?
Not like the stream, G.
I don't have any clothes on.
That's okay. That's okay. Just keep it above your chest and won't be jealous. We'll all be good. All right. So let's not stuff around. First things first, let me just pull this screen up here. So obviously we just went past April Fool. Did any of you guys get you're hopeless, G? Did any of you guys get tricked or you see anything April Fool's come out?
Miller got tricked.
How did you get tricked, Miller?
Another time. Caitlin, why don't you explain? Caitlin tricked me.
Are you done good though?
The big one.
Oh, I did very good.
The big scare.
The big scare.
Oh.
That's all that needs to be scared. All that needs to be said, she scared me big time.
Let's just say that he was ready to drop out of uni and find a full-time job.
Wow. I love it.
Yeah, I have to come on to what type of scare that was.
And she ended it with can I say bad words?
Yeah.
I was like, F you, and she goes, Bazinga, bitch.
Such a nerd thing to say. Such a nerd
I
thing
know.
That is so funny. All right, so back to here we go.
What about you guys? Did anybody else get April Fool?
Well, I obviously thought that this thing was an April Fool, but you've soon told me it's not. The 501st Star Wars stuff.
No, it is not an April Fool's. I've been looking forward to this for a while. I haven't actually until today. I hadn't seen like a proper set image, but I'd seen some prototypes of it, and it's I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, you're happy. You're a Star Wars fan that's happy with it.
I am. I'm very happy with it.
What about some other? What else? A few things got released. Oh, this was released. What I was telling you about, Bill. So they've now. You used to have to go to a Legoland, so either California or Japan or the proper Legoland stores to get anything that had obviously Legoland branded. And then now, as you see, they've opened it up for the world to buy official Legoland stuff. So if you ever wanted, Legoland goodies or sets, especially.
That's the set I picked up in Japan when we were there, Billsy. I haven't opened it yet either. I think you can get that at the Discovery Centre in Melbourne too.
Yeah.
I wonder, is that temporary for the whole like worldwide pandemic lockdown thing, or is it going to be actually forever?
No, I'd say it's a temporary thing to try get some
because
money.
they did get rid of regional exclusives.
What do you mean regional exclusives?
Like the Chinese New Year sets.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because we've always missed out on like American regional exclusives and all that sort of stuff, and then when they missed out, they really
Yeah.
hyped up about it, and so now we're
I think these are still Legoland exclusive though. They've just opened it up during the stay home period because we can't obviously get to parks.
Yeah. I suppose it makes sense since they've closed it down. Has anyone had a go at this thing yet, or seen anyone that's got this yet, or is it
it's
available?
already out.
No, it's not out yet.
No,
it's not out yet. I think I don't even think the RFLMs have access to it yet. It's August, I believe.
So with the 501st stuff,
yeah.
That big bad boy. What else did that? Oh, new spots come out. Did you notice that, Bill?
I don't know if that's actually real.
No, that's got to be April Fool's.
I hope it is.
That one will be.
With this sort of.
Huh.
Jesus.
I do like that they if you have a look at the not expansion pack, but the little like $6 blind bag sort of things, they've got the
Classic Space.
Classic Space.
Yeah,
that's really cool. But I think that's an April Fool's.
Yeah.
And what about the charger?
It's cool. I don't know about Technic though. It won't be.
I think it's cheap and nasty. I don't know if I like it.
It won't be one I'm getting. I think that's April 17th that comes out.
27th.
27th, is it? I was close.
Close enough. And then obviously Pirates come out, and you got that yourself.
April 17th is the next CMF series.
Oh, there you go.
So
the CMF, the one that what's his name? Andrew showed last week.
Yeah, with the brick guy and a few others I can't remember, but yeah, that's April 17th that comes
Which
out.
Which ones are you guys getting? Are you going to get them all, or just?
I always get them all. But
He's got money to burn.
There is a few. Yeah, right. There is a few in there that I'll get a couple of times. The green brick guy though he's pretty cool. I don't know if I'll get him 227 times like I did the red brick guy, but at least
I did the same thing. I got a whole bunch of the red brick guy.
Yeah, I think I've only got about 4 or 5 of the blue brick girl, but the red brick guy I just went nuts and ended up with 227.
Wow.
I don't know why.
What?
I thought you were exaggerating, but obviously not.
No, like I've got.
Don't ask him to show you.
Like I've got 2 or 3 bags of him.
Holy moly!
Isn't that your sig fig face, Miller?
Yeah, that's why I got him, was because I'm using his face as my sig fig face.
Well,
that's why I've got a few, because for some reason I don't know why, but for that face I've had so many rub off.
Oh wow!
Yeah, like all of my minifigs, like a couple of them have like rubbed off over like 10, 15 years, but I've bought like a few of them in 1 year, and like 2 or 3 of them have rubbed off.
Yeah.
What the fuck do you do with them so they rub off?
He's got a point.
That's very true. I usually just kept them in my pocket or in my bag or something, but I keep them in like a little plastic.
Yeah, but that's only
almost to
that's only now. That's recent.
Yeah, I know, because of that though. Gee, which ones are you getting?
I just want to make sure I'm in the right chat. There's an Afrikaans guy with his shirt off. Am I in the right chat?
Got G with his shirt off. Miller rubs faces off brick
China,
face.
because
Brick
there's
heads.
just Asians on here. Hello,
Hi, G-Man.
Yeah, not too bad, mate.
G, you didn't like my comment about swapping your wolves and Indians around.
Yeah, I'm gonna build a Chinese village with a fucking sausage dogging.
Far out.
The fact that you like sausage dogs.
Mate, I love sausage dogs. You know this. Oh, there we go.
Oh, that looks mad, man.
Hold on, let me blow you up.
Does he make it big screen?
Yes, sir.
I'll be back in a sec, guys.
No worries, mate.
Yeah.
Have you got a name for your town?
No, because it disappears and then it goes and then.
That's a nice wagon.
Yeah.
I like that. I like the canoe on the shop front. That's mad.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh,
as well.
up on the roof. Yeah, look at all the horses you got, man. Jesus.
I got about 300.
Bloody hell.
Wow. Are you going to join the Indian village together, G?
So again?
Are you going to join the Indian village together? Like, join them up?
Eventually. There's the thing that.
I'll go GB.
The fox has been butchered for pelts.
I love it.
The fox head for pelts is a great idea.
Gee, are you getting any of the new collectible minifigures? I feel like there might be some in there for you.
Yeah, there's for the first time there's minifigures that I can use.
Which ones?
Because I normally just buy them for like the fox. Like I said, the fox I just bought for the chickens.
Yeah.
So and then I end up with minifigures. Don't know what to do with them, and then I dream up weird and wonderful things to do with them. So yeah.
Welcome, Dan. How are you, buddy?
Hey, Chappie. I'm good, mate. How you guys?
I'm good. Guys, G, I think G the only one that hasn't met Dan. Dan's a Kiwi Lego media superstar.
Oh, okay.
And if I say superstar, it's a bit rich.
Yeah, so are you.
I haven't been on TV yet, so you know. How's everybody?
Yeah,
good.
trying to keep alive while we're all locked indoors.
I know, right? Jeez, man. How's everybody dealing with that?
Are you guys locked in?
We are totally locked in.
Yeah.
Yeah, you. I know
Only
you
essential
locked in.
movement and essential workers. Everything else has been shut down.
They have closed because obviously the Gold Coast is close to the New South Wales border. They've literally closed the highways and borders with police, like you'd imagine in Mexico.
Yeah.
And you have to, every time you drive through, you got to show your passes, and it's like an RBT, but yeah, you're not allowed to drive through the border. They're all there. You're getting stopped.
Oh.
Apparently, you need like a permit.
Yeah. So if you live in New South Wales and work in Queensland, like a lot of them do, you can apply for the permit. Here, I'll show you. This was this morning.
Imagine getting caught out by that, though.
Oh, yeah. Well, so even if you can prove you worked there, they were still telling you to go home and apply for the permit. Yeah, see? So they're literally cutting and blocking roads off, stopping every single car.
Wow.
But
Wow.
they got to do what they got to do, I guess.
That's what they need to do here because there's still a lot of people that aren't taking it seriously.
Yeah.
Really? Even in stage 4?
Yeah, you go out and about and there's still a ton of people out and about just doing their daily thing, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, but WA closed the borders, but we have a meter separation, and that's about it. And
How many cases have you got, G? How many cases have they got in WA?
A few. I'm not too sure if this is keeping up to date, but yeah, it's a few.
I mean, you got to think about it. Really, it's a couple of days driving before you get close to a border, isn't it?
Yeah, about a month with a horse.
Obviously, you've been building your Wild West stuff, Miller and Caitlin. You guys building since you are off?
Not really. Kind of been sorting things out, putting things away.
I've been working on mechs a lot. In the background, I'll bring this guy over. I haven't posted him on Instagram yet, but I'm pretty proud of him.
So we have an exclusive.
Drop it. Don't drop it.
Yeah, I know. Far out. My last mech that I posted, I was really like not that proud of because he couldn't even stand up on his own. But this guy's a lot stronger. I'm taking him off the base, but he's got a battery pack in the base. But I'm pretty happy with this guy, and I've added light my bricks to him.
So what is it, a vibrator?
No, he's just got a light in his sort of head. Yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing. That's about it.
Have you? I'm guessing you've obviously all seen the sneak preview, the 2 new ads that are out for the season 2.
Yes, absolutely.
It's well, me and Henry were talking about it last week. Isn't it funny that they're already showing design, like sets, builds?
Well, they did that with us too, didn't they?
No,
Yeah, they did the same thing, man.
not really. Like, so you can see the Colosseum in that ad. That's
We were all really surprised when they showed finals builds for us.
Yeah.
And they showed the oil rigs. They showed the oil rigs and everything. Remember?
Yeah, and
Jason,
they're
the first ad.
They're only airing in like 3 weeks now. It seems like it's ages away and it's really early for them to be promoting that sort of
Yeah,
stuff. but
that's because
2 weeks away.
MasterChef and that what's Channel 7 House Rules, they're all starting like earlier. I think they moved all their stuff up. So then Channel 9's like, oh, like we got to catch up with them and start airing ads because MasterChef is going on in like 2 weeks.
Who cares about MasterChef? People are going to wait. People are going to want this to come out. People are hanging for this.
Yeah, but I think they have to move all their stuff up.
Oh,
'Cause
because
everything
of
else is like finishing earlier.
I feel sorry for
Oh,
a lot of
I
the
don't know.
contestants though, because like they're not going to be able to like jump on going out to lug shows and appearances and stuff like that straight away with all this COVID stuff.
Mm.
It's disappointing for them.
what about over in New Zealand, Dan? Are you guys getting any hint of it yet, or a release date or anything?
No, the only thing I've seen is some of the people that I know that are on the show that have, updated their profile pic, or I saw somebody today had updated their, I think it might have been their Facebook banner with the entire cast.
There was one
yeah,
of them.
they're all doing that. Yeah.
Yeah, one of them was funny as like they put the photo up, and I think it must have been a relative, and they're going on. Oh my! I can't believe you're not on the show. That's just a really good Photoshop. I told whatever it is, that Johnny, that you were really good at Photoshop. Like whoever the family member was believed that it was like a fake photo. I'm like, that's great. Clearly,
Are you still Tuesdays on the radio?
No, I didn't go live the last 2 weeks because they're not letting me in the studio either. So I've been live on the mic at home, but just not on Instagram and that.
Oh, okay.
Are you missing my music, G?
Oh my good God. I don't know who's listening to that shit.
No.
Yeah, you know you're the techno Viking in disguise.
It is the weirdest stuff that I ever heard.
It's hold on. Where's your video? Your video's here somewhere. I know it is. Where is it? Here we go. Oh, it's gonna lag. It's got too much video. My computer's not powerful enough. Damn it. But yeah, you've all seen it, Techno Viking. It's definitely G.
But
Especially with the shirt off.
I need to go and get a bicycle. I'll see you again.
All right.
All right.
GG, man.
All the gyms are closed, and now the missus turned the lounge into a gym, but she's missing a spinning cycle. So now the guy said we're gonna go pick up one. So I have to go and get dressed first, and then a spinning cycle.
All right. Well, you go enjoy your exercise and you work on them abs, yeah?
Make sure you turn the camera off before you stand up. Just a thought there. Or not.
Right? Yeah, you don't know me, but I can't be bothered. I walked around like this in the green room, so
Be careful, you'll step on it.
yeah. It's
All right. I'm gonna swap you over for Bill then, brother.
no worries.
See you, Jim.
GG, man.
Yeah.
See ya.
All right, welcome back, Billy boy.
Hey,
Hey,
What I
God,
missed.
he's funny. You miss G's tripod chat. He's going to buy an exercise machine.
Oh, fair enough.
So Miller and Caitlin, are you guys in the same room, same house, or what?
Nope.
Nope. Haven't seen him for, was it 3-4 weeks now? 3?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's why
They
they
made it illegal for a bit, for like
Yeah.
a day, and then there was heaps of backlash. So they've
Why
reversed
they
that
can't be
law.
boyfriends and girlfriends?
Yeah, if you don't live with them, then yeah,
Yeah.
Are you
it
allowed
was-
to now?
we're allowed to now. But
So what is that?
far.
You just get
It's still a
So
bit
did you,
iffy.
so you get a permission note from your mum and dad, and then they sent you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I didn't have to because I like know my mum's signature, but
He's a man. He didn't have
Yeah.
to because he's a man.
yeah, exactly.
Mom, I'm
12
just
now,
gonna go see my girlfriend.
You see this? You see this? You see this?
See
Called
what?
puberty. It's just starting.
Henry's still trying to grow his.
Oh mate,
Ooh.
I told you I've been growing
I was
since
gonna
like,
say, I love your mustache, Henry. It looks awesome.
oh bro, I just can't be stuff shaving. I can't be stuff shaving because I'm not seeing any clients or anything like that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, bro, if you get pulled over, you just go like, "Excuse me, mate. Where are you going?" You go, "I'm gonna see my girlfriend. I promise."
She exists, I swear. She just goes through the okay?
I'm gonna call her. I swear. Oh crap! Sorry,
That
man.
is funny.
I show them a photo of Kate and they go, "Yeah, you're going home, mate. You're going home."
Brick Mania on YouTube just commented, so happy to see Miller and Caitlin are still going strong. Well, they're not.
Yeah,
They haven't finished in 4 weeks.
It's
Exactly.
because they're all separated. That's why they're going strong. They can't see each other.
Oh yeah, it's funny because it's actually the other way around.
It's so the opposite. We always find it so much harder when we're like apart. That's when we always fight and stuff.
Mm.
When we're together, we're fine.
We're great. Survived a month holiday.
Yep,
Right, that's a big deal, right?
that is. It's a test. It's what they
What did I
say.
tell you, Miller, when we were on the show? I said if you don't fight and argue when you don't have kids, you will be strong. If you fight and argue before you have kids, you're done when you have kids.
Uh-oh.
You're right.
We don't fight in real life, so
No, we don't. We only fight when
You
we're.
don't fight. Caitlin just wins. That's it, isn't it? You don't fight. Caitlin just wins.
He learned early.
I'm a slow learner.
you are a slow learner.
We don't need to stream about Lego. Let's just have like marital streams.
Yeah. Anyway, let's talk about something other than maths.
Maths. Who wants to talk about maths? Nobody.
In the time that it took me to get down here and stopped on my phone, did you guys talk about Barracuda Bay, Pirates of Barracuda Bay?
We brought it up really quickly that it was available to buy today at Dreamworld, but have you got it there in front of you to show off?
Yeah.
I've got the ship up there, but
Okay. How was it to build?
it was amazing. Yeah, it was amazing. I can get the ship if you really want to see the ship.
That's
the
right.
islands
We had,
are
it was
over
awesome.
there.
That's right. Yeah, because we were talking before that I'll screen share this, that the Legoland sets are now available to buy. Instead of just because you used to be able to get these from Japan and California and Berlin and all that, the actual Legoland theme parks.
I thought they were available in official Lego stores.
No.
Now
Only
Legoland.
Discovery Centres and Legoland. So official Lego stores, whether they were LCS or Lego owned, they didn't have these sets. Only Legoland.
Yeah, because the Discovery Centre in Melbourne had it, right?
Yeah, that's right.
yeah.
So it's
Yeah, I
the
kind of
only place.
regret not picking it up when I was over there for Brickvention, actually.
Yeah, so that was kind of interesting. Obviously, that came out today, and then we're talking about the or Miller got all excited about the 501st stuff coming out.
No.
Yeah. You know, that can be almost 100% attributed to Ryan.
What do you mean?
Yeah, M&R. Yeah.
He's been harping on and on and on. And in fact, he got an email yesterday saying that they were going to announce it today. So he can pretty much now show people that official email from Lego saying, just wanted to let you know we're going to announce this tomorrow, but you can't
And it
tell
was all me.
Yeah, it's all me. So what do we want? We just need to get like 200,000 subs and we're golden. Only another 199,800 to go.
You'll get there. No, consistency, continuity. It's flood the market.
Wait, Bills, are you guys going to be here for a while?
Put on some sunglasses and we're good.
Maybe, man. Just come. I'll turn you off. Just come back and check if we're still here. We're still here.
All right, cool, man. I'll see you guys in a minute.
See ya.
Goodbye.
All right, we'll wait here.
He can hear us and see us, but he can't talk back, but he can hear us and see. I can see him in a ghost mode, but he's not. Anyway, how does it feel? Yeah. But the other thing was the Fast and Furious car. Not a fan, and I love my car.
I'm not either.
I'm dying for the Lamborghini though.
They screwed that up big time.
Kind of
I
rushed.
They should have done that as a creator expert.
Yes, what Bill said. Not technique.
Yeah,
but I think that's a little bit like unoriginal in a way because they just brought out the Mustang. It's like, okay, well, let's bring out something that's almost exactly the same, but with the Fast and the Furious on it.
Yeah,
makes sense. Yeah,
they kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place and had to.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah,
but I still think it's pretty ugly. I don't like Technic anyway. I'm not a fan, so I find Technic hard to love in the first place.
Like if it sells well, whether they'll add other Fast and Furious cars to the lineup.
Yeah, it'd be interesting.
Yeah,
I'm not. They're going to have to. They would just create one, would they?
It depends how it goes. You wouldn't think so if they've paid for the license. I'd be thinking that we'll see some Fast and Furious Speed Champion size cars now that they've gone to 8 studs wide. They can get that detail in there. So I think you'll see some Fast and Furious and Speed Champions later in the year.
I think when they hinted at it, most people assumed that it was going to be Speed Champions.
Yeah,
I think people were quite surprised to see the Technic car.
Yeah,
especially those double sets. I was expecting that.
And isn't it funny that especially this set just feels like it's come out of nowhere? Bang! Here it is. Like there was no leaks, there was no whisper. There was a couple of little whispers, but nothing as much as like say the Lamborghini that's about to fall out.
I haven't seen any pictures of the Lambo, but that's been confirmed for the better part of 9 months.
Yeah, and there was one sneak photo somewhere of a fluoro green color.
Yeah, I was told from a retail partner that it was going to be green, not fluoro green.
Or like, you know how the Porsche is the bright orange?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it'd be like that, but in green.
Which makes a rainbow color.
It does make sense.
Yeah. Whereas like Ferrari, you straight away think red. Porsches are often black or that sunburn orange color. So they go
white.
White. Whereas Lamborghinis are always either white or lime green.
So if say obviously everyone's watched one or two Fast and Furiouses, what we reckon they'd follow it up with if they were to follow it up? Like is there a second hero car?
Maybe the Nissan out of Tokyo.
Yeah.
That's the only one that I've seen.
No, the Supra was kind of the hero, the orange Supra from the first one.
Paul Walker's car.
Yeah, the overnight from Japan parts one.
Yeah.
But that black one's kind of gone through almost all of them. So
yeah.
What a waste, though. Same with bloody Trolls too. What a waste.
You don't like Trolls too, Billsy?
Mate, I don't like. I think the Trolls, Angry Birds, all of them were all wastes.
Nah, do you know what they were?
Cool elements in it, though.
Yeah, they were parts reservoir.
Yeah, I have that.
Like literally bought it just for the parts.
Yep.
Yeah.
Same with elves and stuff. If there's elements in there that you need, then you buy it and get rid of what you don't need.
Yep. Keep them for the parts.
Dan, do you know if any RLFM or extra releases on the Mario stuff, the Nintendo stuff, or any extra info you can fill in on the Mario stuff?
What I do know is that so that release was extremely quick. There was 2 RLFMs that I know of that got offered exclusive release rights the day before, and it was a bit of a shit fight to try and get all of the NDAs signed. They got offered an interview, but it was through Skype for Business platform, which is absolute garbo. So those guys, even those guys got dicked around a wee bit. And I know there's one RLFM in particular who was pretty upset that he didn't get offered those release rights. And I think the whole thing was a little bit messed up from what I've seen in the LAN. As far as any further info goes, nothing since what's come out.
So that, I mean, as much as I love Nintendo and Mario, that seems like it almost it will fizzle out as quick as it comes in.
A lot of people have said that. Most people are really disappointed that there's no signs or hints of minifigures. And from what I understand, again, from retail, is that they've seen all the images of all the sets in this wave and there are no minifigures.
Yeah.
Really?
I think they missed the mark on it. It completely missed the mark. Like it, as Bill just said, it'll be popular for 5 minutes and then it'll out of curiosity and then it'll be done and dusted. Like you look at all the cool mocks and things that came out from the Sonic minifigure from Dimensions. Like you go to Lego shows and there's lots of cool Sonic displays. Mario, you could have done the same thing, but with this digital monstrosity of a thing, like it's ugly. I think, like for me, being a massive Nintendo fan and a massive Lego fan, like it's a dream them coming together, and they fucked it. So, I won't be getting it.
I believe the only good thing out of that Mario thing is the hat would be good for a Mario brickhead, and that's about it.
Well, that's the thing. Why didn't they just do brickheads? Like that would have been all right. I mean, obviously, brickheads is a bit of a grey area. It's a lot of, it's a bit notorious for different points of view, but I think that would have been fine.
I think brickheads has become a lot more popular than they had anticipated.
Well, yeah, remember how many whispers there were about they're going to stop it, they're going to stop it?
They did stop it. That's the thing. They openly said that they stopped it and then brought it back because of demand.
They backpedaled it.
So
The thing is, I mean, I don't know. I can't really say that I know much about what I'm talking about in this point of view because I was only a kid when Galador came out. But isn't like that era where they were making all of these like really big pre-molded parts? Isn't that the sort of era where Lego almost went bankrupt?
Yeah, because they thought that like taking away that building, like putting together element of things, they were like moving away from that, which is when they started doing all the big pre-molded parts.
And it looks like they're doing that with Mario.
Yeah, and then no one liked it because they liked, actually putting things together. And then that's why it like flopped and they almost went bankrupt.
Yeah.
And then Bionicles saved them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bionicles and AFOLs.
You call it an AFOL.
And the beginning of the Star Wars license in '99.
Yeah.
They brought Lego back big time.
Talk about licensing, and Miller, obviously I've seen you comment in our personal chat on this one. How's the form Lego Masters America, and we talked about it last week, Bilza, and the season 2 here, they're openly pushing to build Star Wars.
Yeah. Oh, don't even get me started. Oh, look, I'm
for those that are watching that don't know, we were told every episode No
can't-
licensing. Don't
yeah.
rip nothing off. Don't brand nothing. Don't build like there's anything been built before. Now it's come out. Hey, we're going to make you build Star Wars sets or Star Wars, dioramas or whatever.
It breaks my heart. I remember in the movie build, Geordie and I were like we didn't. It was really funny because Geordie and I, in the movie build, if you have a look at the episode, it looked like we were struggling, and we were struggling because we couldn't do Star Wars, because we literally ran from the line to our table and we looked each other in the eye straight away, and we both immediately said trench run to each other, and they were like, "Oh yeah, no, you can't do that."
And then,
it's very.
We're talking about trench run. It's funny when I went over to New Zealand with Dan. I forget his name already, but the guy that did that trench run, mate, you literally cannot build another trench run that was that perfect.
It was pretty cool with the train parts.
Yeah, Anthony Ducray. I've actually got him on my stream next Friday, and we're going to take a look at his most recent model, which is a full map of Westeros with all of the moving parts, like from the opening of Game of Thrones.
No way. That is wicked.
Yeah, I think, has he released any sort of pictures of it or videos? Because I've seen something like that.
Yeah. He's done some stuff on Insta. He's like DCS bricks and bits or bricks and something on Insta.
Yeah.
But yeah, once that thing got out there, and I obviously, I was lucky enough to see it over at Palmy, and then it went viral worldwide. Anyone that builds a trench run now is always going to go back and get compared to that thing, and that thing is just it's a beast.
It's pretty epic. It was pretty damn epic.
That's I'm like as everyone knows, I'm not good with Star Wars, but what was that huge one at the front? The one that was 3 meters high.
Battle for Scarif. Yeah,
that thing as well. That went viral too. There's no way, that everyone's going to compete with that $1,000, 10,000 piece bloody grey brick. Nothing.
$3,000, 60,000 piece. There you
go.
Actually, another one that I absolutely fell in love with is there's this guy in Adelaide that made Jeddah, which was also in Rogue One. The start of it with the city with the rock sort of planet, and he built this huge Star Destroyer hovering over the Jeddah city, and I was really surprised that that's not as popular because it was
seen pictures of that. I think actually that's pretty damn impressive.
It's incredible.
Yeah,
and he's got when he displays it, it shows he puts a backdrop behind it as well.
Yeah. Yeah, some people sink some serious money into those Star Wars mocks, man. They're just getting bigger.
Yeah, and bigger. When me and Bill went to Canberra, remember them guys that built that huge snow. There's 4 tables long and two or three deep. It had this big
Hoth, Battle of Hoth.
I was going to say Hoth.
Yeah, I don't know the name, but yeah, the thing I know when it's an epic build. I just don't know the names.
What about have you heard of Solid Brick Studios?
No.
He's a YouTuber who does that sort of stuff. He must have got rich parents or something like that because he makes these huge Star Wars.
He might have a job.
Yeah, all that. No, but you see this stuff no normal person could afford this. He's working on this the Siege of Mandalore at the moment, and it's just it's huge, and he's. I don't know how old he is, but he's pretty young. He must be a millionaire.
Rich parents.
Yeah, rich parents.
For his rich parents.
Actually, our old mate Darkside does an awesome Tatooine display. He's got a full table of Tatooine that came up really good. I haven't seen it in a while, but that was a good display.
Have you seen that guy that made the UCS Millennium Falcon? Taking off.
Yeah.
No. How cool is that? That's pretty awesome.
It was all lit up as well.
Yeah, it blows my mind that he can hold that up. Obviously, it'll have some sort of support in there, but still.
Obviously made use of the clear 1x2s on the pick-a-brick wall. That's what it all was. It was supporting it with the lights inside.
I'm just trying to find. I'm on Ideas Lego page now. I saw one the other day that I actually want to talk to Henry about it, but I can't find it now.
Which one?
It was a Wild West mine. Maybe it's gone.
Oh, was it the roller coaster one?
Yeah. There was a track in there.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is.
still
It's
there.
only got 1,000 supporters. I was looking at 10,000. It's only got 1,000. Anyway. But no, I'm just looking here. I'll share the screen as well. I was just looking at ideas at the moment. There's nothing too crazy that's jumping out. Like there's obviously see if I can zoom in a bit better. I mean, they all made 10,000. I don't know how Sonic made 10,000. It's not that good.
No, but it's nostalgic.
Yeah, it's Sonic.
Yeah.
See, the bowling alley's cool. Fishing boats, too many boats. Cybertruck, obviously. Brick and Nick. I wouldn't mind the Knight Rider. That's
Yeah,
nostalgic.
the Knight Rider looks awesome.
Only if
So-
they make the light go side to side.
The future ownership as well.
Where's that?
I don't know if it's on this page. I saw it on the Lego Ideas Facebook feed the other day. You haven't passed it yet.
And look, you can tell a lot of gamers like Lego. How did the Goose game?
Untitled Goose Game.
Yeah, that's
that
crazy.
game is so awful.
It's awfully awesome. And obviously another Indiana Jones, but this isn't like a what's that? Them buildings called?
Architecture.
Yeah. So it's. I mean, they've shaken it up. It's a bit different, which is cool, I guess.
That dude's talented. The guy that did that indie one, I think it's Ben Builds Lego, and he's got he's done a whole pile of Lord of the Rings ones from each of the movies. There's always 3 segments to them. He's done Star Wars, and again, there's like 3 key pieces. He's bloody talented. That I say that kid. He's probably younger than me, but man,
Hey, Rick.
some super talented people out there.
Yes, I haven't seen him in like a month.
Good old Rick James. I told him I sent him the link. I told him to come in and join us, but I think he's camera shy. He's talking about beards. Obviously, your impressive little fluff there, Miller. Have you seen Rick's beard lately?
I have seen his beard. It's brilliant.
And Brickmania Cybertruck set. You know what? There would definitely be a market for that Cybertruck. People would definitely jump. The thing is, though, there's the Australian car builder guy. I can't remember his name. He lives in Melbourne or Adelaide. He done the Sandman for Brickvention 2 years, 3, wherever it was, a couple of years ago. He makes a lot of cars. He made a Cybertruck that, no offense to Brick and Nick, because I talked to Brick and Nick a bit, but actually looks a bit better than Brick and Nick's one. But obviously, he's got bigger support than some. And that's what sucks about ideas in a way. It's like Dan on Twitch and YouTube. If you got a stronger following, you're going to get more fans following than quality.
Absolutely.
Good old Rick James, eh?
Yeah, good on him.
Mm.
And he's eating. That's why he won't come in.
Doesn't want to get his beard dirty for the stream.
That's understandable. Here's a question to go around the table. Out of I've seen this pop up on one of the streams I was watching the other day. Out of all the sets, I guess you could say sets that you guys have. I'll start with you, Miller. What's either your holy grail of a set, or do you have a set that everybody wants?
Whoa.
Well, I mean, I've got the UCS Falcon, so
It's up there.
That's probably it.
Well, it's a pretty good. That's a pretty big set. Nothing to laugh at.
That being said, there's probably sets that I have. I know that there's sets that I have that I don't have built anymore, that I had when I was younger, that are definitely holy grails now. Well, not holy grails, but they're pretty sort of. Yeah, like the Harry Potter. Absolutely. But there's the Harry Potter Chamber of Secrets, the old one with the basilisk. There's the Republic gunship
that you've had and sold, or
no, I just don't have it built anymore.
oh, but you still got all the bits and pieces somewhere. Yeah. So that's like me.
So
I had the carousel, the original carousel, literally a month ago, and sold it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I got no. Look at Dan shake his head. I've got no emotional ties to it. It's not anything I ever wanted, and I'd rather spend that on, because we're supposed to go into America.
We're supposed to be there now.
Yeah, we're supposed to. Well, actually, we'll say a third. I'm supposed to be in Vegas tonight.
Suck.
Yeah, I was supposed to be at Disney World today.
Yeah, it sucks, man. Oh well.
And I think meeting up with you guys tomorrow or Sunday or something, I can't remember. We had the road trip all planned, but oh well. We'll wait 6 months, I think.
Invite more people.
I'd be waiting longer than that before going to New York. Jesus.
Yeah.
Maybe a year.
Don't be like that. Oh, I mean, you ever tried to stop a woman that wants to get married? Jesus.
Oh, no, get married, but just don't go to New York anytime soon.
All right, Caitlin, on to you. Your favorite or your wanted ever big set you've ever wanted, or one you have that people might be want from you?
The set that I always wanted since I was a kid and since I first saw it in store was the Black Pearl Pirates of the Caribbean. Because I love Pirates of the Caribbean. Ever since I was a kid, it was my favorite movie, and I used to see it in stores, and it'd be a couple $100s, but that'd be expensive, right? When I was a kid. But then now it's how many hundreds of dollars if I wanted to buy a new set?
Would that be the number one wanted ship? Dan would know. Dan's a ship and train man. What's the number one ship that's out there that people
Imperial
want?
flagship.
Of course. But the
Black Pearl and
does look cool.
Queen Anne's would probably be second and third, respectively.
Yeah, I don't care about Queen Anne's. I just want my Black Pearl.
Black Pearl's nice.
Yeah.
What about you, Dan? I know you've got a nice collection.
My holy grail would probably be the Greengrocer.
Yeah, okay.
Or the original Winter Train.
Yeah, I forgot that you're an insane train nerd.
Yeah, I am an insane train nerd.
They're an odd bunch, them people.
They're special too. Very special people. Yeah, I'd say it would just be any one of the modulars, I suppose.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the modulars are collectors as soon as they come out. But if you still got them, that far down the track, I've got
all of them.
Oh no, we didn't have doing it when our buddy Joe was living up here. I have a town hall. I wanted to explode with fireworks and bongers and stuff, just for clickbait.
I tried that once. Well, not once, for 6 months.
What's that?
Lego rifle.
Yes, I remember.
Boy, did I get flamed for that.
Yeah.
Well, see, you would, because you kind of got to carry the Lego name. I don't have to.
I wasn't an RLFM back then.
Okay.
Back then.
That was before my RLFM days. I was the president
that's
of
how
the
you
Lug.
become one. Threaten you're going to shoot things.
I did go to a meeting in Sydney, and they mentioned about how people like that sort of stuff. And I did ask if they'd watched my videos or not. She wouldn't confirm.
Maybe it was like a sly thumbs up at the same time. Don't do that again.
Because at that particular meeting, this was in 2018, they had said that for the 2019 year, what they were looking for, and I quote, edgy content. They were looking for edgy content. And Lego had, at that stage, looked at themselves and looked at Dude Perfect and wondered why Dude Perfect could get millions and millions of views and Lego could only get thousands of views. And it's because their content was too safe, was what they decided. So they were looking for edgy content creators. And that's where, like Rhett and Link. Do you know Rhett and Link?
Yeah, good
Yeah.
Mythical Morning.
Yeah. They gave them a falcon to drop off a building.
I saw it.
Yeah.
And that was a viral video.
Yeah.
That
because
was a
they're
proper
looking for
viral
edgy
video.
content.
It worked.
Because
obviously.
people look at that stuff and they cringe and they don't like it. And, when I was shooting Lego sets, I shot everything from I shot modular buildings with a high-powered rifle. I shot a VW Beetle, all sorts of stuff. And I'll tell you what, the video footage is amazing. And the damage ratio was actually quite minimal. So the VW Beetle, and that's all brick built. And that damaged like 32 parts. 32 parts was all.
Yeah, you look at our bridges we made, and they ruined almost every single piece on a bridge.
Yeah, but I don't think the killing the Lego was the problem. It was the rifles and the guns.
Never showed the rifle, never showed the gun at all ever during any video. Nothing. Because I knew that would be a bad thing, right? All I ever focused on, so the videos all had a standard format, and it focused on the Lego set sitting, or sometimes I'd actually do a speed build, and then the set sitting on the stand, and then it was like a couple of different camera angles, front, side. Sometimes I had a camera inside until I shot it, and then no more camera inside. And and then it would just explode. And then there was just all the different angles, fast, backwards, forwards, things exploding. Never, ever, ever showed the rifle. And I never, ever even said what the rifle was that I was using. There was no sensationalization of the firearm at all. None. For that specific reason. Anyway, moving on.
And he obviously would have got a few good views and some traction out of it, though.
It did, but I got roasted by the community, that's for sure.
Because you're not edgy enough.
I had to pull it. I ended up pulling it and deleting it all because I was the president of a Lego users group, and I was the ambassador for that group, and people were accusing me of using, lug-related sets and stuff, and I wasn't standing for reputational damage to the lug that I'd created, so I stopped.
Fair call, all right, and we'll finish on you, Bill.
I don't know if I could narrow it down to just one set. But for me, it's anything nostalgic, like Ghostbusters Firehouse, or
that too,
or that one, which I can't wait to get stuck into, because that was my childhood, was 90s Pirates. I'm not shooting it. But for me, anything like nostalgic like that. But my two biggest regrets with sets that I've had is I once sold the monorail to fund something else, and I sold all my Star Wars minifigs from all the 99 and 2000 sets. I kept the sets, but I sold the figures to buy a PlayStation 3 or something at the time. I can't remember now. So
that was the best Friday night you ever had.
And that's why now those two times I've ever sold Lego, I've never sold Lego. Can't do it.
Damn. Well. All right. Well, we'll pull the stream there. I reckon we covered 10 times more than I thought we would. Good little huddle of a chat.
Absolutely.
No, I mean, I love that you guys come in, and obviously, Bill, you're always hanging out. And there we go.
You won't be disappointed, Bill.
Nice.
She is sexy.
It's a lot bigger than I thought it was.
It is, man. It is beast.
Yeah,
absolute beast.
That looks so good.
Yeah,
I want it.
I wasn't that keen on it, but I mean, obviously, because I don't have the
I'll move my
nostalgia, but that does look really cool.
How cool is the all yellow minifig on the front? What are they called? The things that hang off the front of the ships? They got a fancy name. I'm sure someone will tell me.
I don't know.
I don't know. Is it like a prow or something?
Maybe they're always mermaids or naked ladies or skeletons or.
Actually, it's very different to the on the older.
It does look like a cool set, actually, doesn't it?
What about Holy Grail minifigure?
It's got to be Mr. Gold.
Oh, I've got a Mr. Gold. I've got a Mr. Gold and a certificate as well. I won't tell you what it costs.
I'll just do that. See you later, mate. That's where I think you Mr. Gold. Not even I knew you had a Mr. Gold.
SDCCs are worth more than Mr. Gold.
What's that, Dan?
Some of the SDCC minifigures are worth more than Mr. Gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, the SDC brickheads annoy me that I can't afford those.
Yeah.
Mr.
Do
Gold.
you want a full set of prints?
Of course I do.
Rick's Bricks can do a full set of prints.
Yeah, all right, I'll message you offline for sure. All right, we'll end the stream there. We've been hanging out here for almost an hour, so it's time for Aussie Brick Chick. I didn't want to step onto her stream too much. She starts late on a Friday night, but I thought I'd get us in here. And Henry's been bugging me all week to get on here, and he's the last to come in and first to go. So thanks, Big
Classic.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having us.
No, if I've got to be more prepared. I've got to kind of like, hey guys, 10 minutes, get ready. I'll organize something better, and at least we had stuff to talk about. We just didn't, talk crap and about nothing. We had something there.
Yeah, mate. Get some more advertising out. Get some more viewers, man. Jeez.
Yeah, I've got to go find some titty girls or something.
Let people know. Let me know, and I can let people know.
Done. We will. All right. Once again,
I thought you did that fine, Filthy.
What's that?
What you said you were looking for. I'm pretty sure G filled that role pretty well.
Oh no, G just come in at the worst time. G, we're all about to finish the stream, dude.
Are you finished?
We're just closing it up now.
Oh no,
He's got
I've got the bicycle sorted now.
You got the bicycle sorted, and we just all set out. We just said all our finishes, and yeah, we're closing up.
Oh no, it's fine.
All right. Thanks anyway, man. It was good seeing you again.
Yeah,
man.
All right. I'll give you all more notice next time, but till then, see you later.
See ya.
Thanks. Bye.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
And